Is the Union Minister for Commerce and Industry, Shri Piyush Goyal ji. Piyush ji, Namaste, Jai Hind.
Namaskar.
And congratulations on completing 100 days. There are many detractors who believe that Modi Sarkar 3.0 will neither have Gati nor Shakti.
Well, this has been one government which has in less than 100 days taken such game-changing decisions. 3 crore homes to be built for the poor, 3 lakh crores for welfare of women, 2 lakh crores to skill and provide employment for 4 crore youth of the country, 11 lakh Lakpati Didis, farmers getting increased MSP, increased funding through our various schemes. Across the country, infrastructure being developed, almost worth 3 lakh crores in the first 3 months of this, of our government coming in, reflecting the speed with which we are not only expanding the economy, not only making life easier for the common man, but also ensuring through the process and through the multiplier impact of investments in infrastructure, jobs and business opportunities for crores of our fellow countrymen. And in one sense, what Prime Minister Modi had said, that his government in its third term will work with 3 times the speed, 3 times more enthusiasm, will have 3 times more impact and result in 3 times more outcomes, so that India in about 3 years' time becomes the world's 3rd largest economy. I think on his birthday today, as we celebrate Seva Divas, Service Day, as we celebrate 10 years of Swachhata Abhiyan, which I have often told you, Anand, is my most favorite project amongst the many that Prime Minister Modi has initiated, particularly for the life of dignity that it gave every Indian.
But in these 100 days, Piyush ji, the Waqf Board bill going to the JPC, you know, the retraction of the indexation policy, retraction of the UPSC notification, NTA, the argument is that the batsman's footwork is looking, tentative on a tricky pitch.
I don't understand where the retraction is. This has always been a listening government. Prime Minister Modi is respected all over the world and in the country for being able to engage with the people, hear them and respond through his actions. After all, how did the national education policy come about? 4 years of public consultations. I believe 3 or 4 lakh inputs came in. When he prepares a 15th August speech, he receives over 10 lakh suggestions from the people of India as their vision to make India, or their ideas to make India a developed nation by 2047. When I introduced the Jan Vishwas bill to decriminalize several laws and give relief to the common man and small businesses, it went straight to a JPC led by PP Chaudhary of the Lok Sabha. When the Home Minister introduced the 3 laws to replace the criminal laws, antiquated British criminal laws, it went straight to a JPC headed, I think, by Mr. Brijlal of the Rajya Sabha. We have believed in consultative and listening process always. As far as indexation goes, I believe it was just an option provided. The original law stands. A second option has been offered to the taxpayers. I think it's very, very nice that we are willing to listen and respond through proactive action. We don't stand on an ego or stand on our feet saying that no, what we have decided is final. We are amenable to public ideas. I'm sure we'll do well in all the 4 states. I think Maharashtra has seen a huge change. We were already quite good. We had only 2 lakh votes less than the MVA, even in the Lok Sabha election. After all, 11 seats we lost by less than 50,000 votes, when an average vote is 20 lakh votes. 50,000 votes se kam se harna is not a big deal. The total vote difference between the two alliances was only 2 lakh votes. Our national vote share is by and large pretty much intact. But state polls will come, state polls will go. Central government has to do its job. States which vote the BJP and NDA will benefit from a double engine government with faster progress and will not have to see the kind of misgovernance that Karnataka today is facing. They will not have to see a bankruptcy that Himachal Pradesh is suffering from. Both these and the failed promises of the Congress are a wake-up call for the voters that Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the BJP NDA are the best bet for prosperity and a bright future for the people in these states.
Well said there, Piyush. Final question. PM Modi turns 74. Is a Silicon Valley township your intended gift for him?
Well, Prime Minister Modi dedicates every gift that he gets back to the people. As you may be aware, even the mementos that people give him out of love and affection get auctioned every year, and that auction started today only. All the mementos that he receives are auctioned, and the money that comes out of that auction either goes to the education of the girl child or for the cleaning of the rivers of India. That is the noble level to which Prime Minister Narendra Modi works. We are all working to make India a superpower under Prime Minister Modi's guidance, his leadership, achieving the vision that he has set for the nation. And every one of our actions, be it the 12 industrial townships, be it our effort to create a dedicated township for our startups and technology companies, or a dedicated township to partner with Singapore or Switzerland. All of these are gifts to the people of India, because Prime Minister Narendra Modi is a servant of the people of India. Somebody who has dedicated his entire life to serve the motherland.
Onwards and upwards, as they say, the story of Bharat. Piyush Goyal ji, always a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste and Jai Hind. Ashwini ji, this is Anand Narsimhan here. Pleasure to speak with you. First up, congratulations on 100 days. But what for you is the most significant achievement in these 100 days?
Hi Anand, thank you so much for having me here. If you look at the first and second terms of Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, he has always focused on inclusive growth. He has focused on laying a very strong foundation for development of our country. He has made sure that the poorest of the poor, the middle class families, they get enough support, so many opportunities, new opportunities, so that the country, when it is growing, it carries everybody together. That is the philosophy with which the third term, which is a historic mandate, has started. And if you look at every sector, whether it is the agriculture sector, whether it is farmers' welfare, women's welfare, creating new opportunities for our youth, every sector has seen new initiatives being taken. Close to 15 lakh crore worth programs have been initiated in the first 100 days. And that's possible because our Prime Minister rose above politics, and he told the bureaucrats during the election, before the election started, told them that the country's progress should not stop. And with that thought process, which is a very noble thought process, he got everybody to keep working, and we are seeing the results in the first 100 days. Every sector has shown very high performance in this time period.
Well, let's, the rail ministry itself, and there's been some, not even say leaps and bounds, but the speed is as much as a bullet train with the way we've seen advancements, Vande Bharat connections, the Vande Bharat sleeper trains. But there are also challenges, you would admit, with certain entities deliberately trying to derail, quite literally, Bharat from its growth path, and also cause some of these instances. You see that as a challenge? You see that as an opportunity to fix things? How do you look at it, sir?
We are very focused on making sure that each and every incident which happens, we go to the root cause. If any systemic changes are required, we do the systemic changes. If process changes are required, we do process reforms. If new technology has to be brought in, we bring in new technology. And if you look at the amount of effort that we have put in safety, 97,000 inspections done in the last 100 days, 2,500 tracks renewed, 1,86,000 tracks tested for any flaws in them in the first few months of this fiscal, 990 railway bridges rehabilitated, 304 flyovers and underpasses constructed, 5,300 fog safety devices installed. Kavach, which was something which we all started with lots and lots of effort. 10,000 locomotives are being fitted with Kavach. 9,600 kilometers of track is being fitted with Kavach. We just commissioned Mathura Palwal and Mathura Nagda and Kota Savai Madhopur routes. These are very significant steps, and if you look in the overall context of railways, the focus on making sure that every section of the society gets the railway services which they want. We have sanctioned 12,500 coaches which are general coaches, right? And 108 trains we have augmented using general coaches.
Wow.
Which is, and for the middle classes, 16 new Vande Bharat trains have been introduced in the 100 days. And a very interesting train, Namo Bharat train, has been instituted.
Yes.
Then, if you look at many other things are there, Vande Sleeper has been completed, Chenab Bridge has been commissioned, 900 kilometer of tracks, 100 digital stations, 309 locomotives, 1,600 coaches, 10,000 wagons, ticketing enabled through UPI, 164 base kitchens, 10 multimodal cargo terminals, and 58,642 vacancies have been notified so that the youth can join the railways and join this journey of development.
Let's talk a little bit of politics. Will you see the forthcoming state elections could perhaps turn into a referendum or put the NDA in a spot, especially Haryana, Maharashtra, and also Delhi, and of course Mr. Kejriwal has resigned as CM. Atishi is the new Chief Minister. There's going to be more activity in Haryana now going forward. Are these critical elections for the BJP and the NDA, Ashwini ji?
See, BJP has been fighting, contesting elections for decades now, for more than 50 years now. So that's something which is, in any parliamentary democracy, we keep going through these cycles, and these cycles will bring their ups and downs. But I'm very sure that the people have seen the performance. The people believe that this is the only party, this is the only leadership which can take our country to our aspirational levels, to the levels where our youth get better opportunities, our people get better security, all those things which are very clearly visible, demonstrated in the last 10 years. So that confidence is going to remain very intact. I am very sure of that.
PM turns 74 years. You've been working very closely now for some time. So one anecdote that you would like to share, or one quality that you admire about him on his birthday, what would you like to say?
See, our Prime Minister is a tapasvi. He is leading a life where he has devoted each and every second of his time, each and every aspect of his life to the nation. For him, nation first, always first. That's the principle on which he works. He is an intent listener. He believes in long-term thinking. For example, when we went with the semiconductor program, we had gone with a 2-year program, and he stopped us. He said that no, minimum 10 years timeline you should look at, and ideally you should create a roadmap for 20 years. So then we came back, we prepared another, we totally talked to the industry, then we came back and prepared a 20-year plan. For station building, he said that no, plan 50 years ahead. Think of 50 years ahead and then plan your stations. So he's a long-term thinker. He doesn't believe in shortcuts.
Joining us now is the Agriculture Minister of Bharat, the former Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Shri Shivraj Singh Chouhan. Shivraj Singh Chouhan ji, namaste. मोदी सरकार 3.0 के 100 दिन पूरे हुए हैं, उसके लिए आपको बधाई। कई लोगों को इतना भी अनुमान नहीं था कि एनडीए के 242 पर 100 दिन पूरे होंगे, उनको आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
मन को बहलाने को गालिब ख्याल अच्छा है। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में एनडीए की सरकार पूरी तरह से न केवल एकजुट है बल्कि बहुत मजबूती से काम कर रही है। ये 100 दिन का कार्यकाल अभूतपूर्व है और आज़ादी के अमृतकाल में विकसित भारत की मजबूत नींव रखी गई है। मुझे तो ये कहते हुए गर्व है कि कुछ पार्टियां वादे अनेकों करती है लेकिन 5-5 साल उन पे अमल नहीं करती। जब चुनाव का समय आता तो 1 महीने 2 महीने पहले कई तरह की घोषणाएं करना प्रारंभ कर देती है। लेकिन मोदी जी जो कहते हैं वो करते हैं और मोदी जी है तो मुमकिन है। उससे तीसरे कार्यकाल के पहले 100 दिन में ही आप देखेंगे 15 लाख करोड़ रुपए से ज्यादा की इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर की परियोजनाओं का काम प्रारंभ कर दिया गया है। ये अपने आप में एक चमत्कार है। मैं इतना कहना चाहूंगा कि 100 साल से भी ज्यादा हो गए तब स्वामी विवेकानंद जी ने ये कहा था कि भारत माता एक बार फिर से उठ के खड़ी होगी और विश्व गुरु के पद पर अधिष्ठित होगी। स्वामी विवेकानंद जी ने कहा था और दूसरे नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में भारत आज विश्व शक्ति और विश्व गुरु बनने की दिशा में मजबूती से कदम उठा रहा है, बढ़ा रहा है।
शिवराज जी, कई लोगों का मानना है कि ये सरकार कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं है। जनरल सेंटिमेंट ये है कि ये सरकार थोड़ी दबी दबी हुई है और कंट्रोल जो नैरेटिव को है वो विपक्ष कर रहा है।
आप देखिए प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में कितनी तेजी से काम हो रहे हैं। कोई कॉन्फिडेंट सरकार, आत्मविश्वास से भरी सरकार, आत्मविश्वास से भरे नेता ही ऐसे फैसले कर सकते हैं जो ये सरकार कर रही है। आप देखेंगे कि पहले 100 दिन में ही प्रधानमंत्री जी ने जो कहा था कि हमारे 4 प्रमुख जातियां हैं, किसान, गरीब, महिलाएं और युवा, और अगर ओवरऑल 100 दिन में देखें तो चारों के कल्याण के लिए कितने काम हुए। आप गरीब कल्याण की दृष्टि से अगर देखें तो 100 दिन के अंदर ही ये प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की सरकार है कि 2 करोड़ घर जो ग्रामीण क्षेत्र में बनाने का उन्होंने चुनाव के पहले अपना संकल्प लिया था
जी,
वो घर स्वीकृत हो गए। 1 करोड़ शहरी क्षेत्र में स्वीकृत हो गए और न केवल स्वीकृत हुए, आज भी प्रधानमंत्री श्रीमान नरेंद्र मोदी जी उड़ीसा से कई राज्यों के गरीबों के खातों में पक्के मकान देने के, बना के देने के पहली किस्त डाल रहे हैं। कल गुजरात में उन्होंने डाली, परसों में झारखंड में था, वहां वो पहली किस्त डाल दी गई। तो चाहे गरीब कल्याण के मामले हों, 70 साल से ऊपर की उम्र वाले जो बुजुर्ग थे वो अब आयुष्मान भारत योजना में सम्मिलित हो गए। अगर कोई बेटा भी इलाज ना करा पाए, ना कराए, तो फिर प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी उसके बेटे हैं। बहनों को उन्होंने कहा था लखपति दीदी, बहनें मजबूर नहीं रहेंगी, गरीब नहीं रहेंगी, आंखों में आंसू नहीं होंगे, उनके चेहरे पर भी मुस्कुराहट होगी। और उन्होंने कहा था कि हम 3 करोड़ लखपति दीदी बनाएंगे। 100 दिन के काफी पहले ही 11 लाख नई लखपति दीदियों को प्रमाण पत्र वितरित कर दिए गए। स्व सहायता समूहों के लिए बैंक ऋण जारी करना हो या
जी
कम्युनिटी इन्वेस्टमेंट फंड देना हो, चाहे 5,000 करोड़ हो, 2,500 करोड़ हो, वो जारी कर दिए गए हैं।